Greetings everyone, Wildchild here, welcome to another episode of Battlefield 4 and we are back to Shanghai and we are going to destroy the enemy in a very nice way. So the thing I want to talk about on this video will be patience and especially when you play TDM. I don't know about the game modes, but the spawns are really crazy here, so that's why I took my time at the beginning. As you saw my teammate, there were two guys from my team trying to kill a guy. I don't know what this guy spawned at, but they just spawn nearby, and it's kind of horrible. So you need to even I mean, from the moment you spawn in the game for the first time, you need to be patient and you need to take a quick look around, quick scan what's going on, because there's been games where they spawn right next to you and you move like 2-3 steps and they kill you right away in the game, and just that itself ruins the whole game because it doesn't make any sense. So patience is a very important tool in order to win games. So you see me throughout this whole game taking my time, taking my time trying to figure out where the enemy is, where they're coming from, trying to spot the enemy. I cannot tell you, how important it is. Well, I can tell you to spot the enemy in order to keep track of the spawns. So you need to do that, but that's what you'll see me throughout this gameplay. Even in this like small map, you need to take your time. I'm not saying a full game, but you need to take your time in order to plan your attack. So I believe that's one of the reasons why we managed to win this game. We got some kills, we got once again a few deaths, which is what we're looking for, and it paid off. Like over here, just quick scan what's going on. You don't, or I don't see the, even the TD aims about rushing and killing the enemy, but I don't see the need of like playing stupid while doing so, right? So we want to kill the enemy, we want to rush, but if we don't know where they are, if we don't know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Unless like really bad players and you can just rush to their spawn and kill them all, and easy. But sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you have those moments. I'm gonna have one of those moments, and like halfway through this game, I'm gonna go near the enemy spawn. I'm gonna kill a bunch of these guys. Pretty fun. But we planned that attack after knowing what was going on. See, we didn't start the game trying to do that. Like at this point right here, this is what I'm doing. Like where the enemy is, where the enemy is spawning at, trying to spot the enemy. That's the patience that I believe it's needed most of the times. Not all the time, but most of the times, in order to win games, especially game modes. Listen to this, especially game modes with objective, right? So you cannot just expect to steal the enemy flag and no one be around. So you need to take a quick scan before you do that, because usually there's a sniper over there, and if you spot you, then the whole enemy team knows where you are, and they're gonna come and kill you. So quick scan all the time. Quick plan, your attack, and that way you'll be able to destroy the enemy and just take advantage of that. So like at this point we're just being a little bit aggressive. Now we know we can do and we cannot do, right? Because every game is different. Even though you play against a bunch of snipers and people do the same thing, but at the end, every game or each game it's different, and you need to tackle those games in a different way, maybe in a similar approach, but you need to tackle in a different way in order to be above the enemy. I know it sounds complicated. Maybe I'm using these words that I shouldn't be using, but it's pretty easy. Just take your time, get your kills. Watch what's going on. Take a look at the enemy map. Who's dying? What the enemy is dying? What's your friend, your teammates, the friendlies, where they're dying, and that will give you an idea of what's going on. And then you just like I said, plan your attack, go to the enemy spawn, or do whatever you want. But since you have an idea what's happening in the game, it will give you, in my opinion, such a huge advantage. And this is what I do in pretty much every single one of my gameplays. And it's fun and works for me. So this is the part over here where we're about to rush forward. We know where the enemy is pointing at. I don't see enemies coming from or trying to flank us. So we're just gonna rush through, try to kill some guys over here. But we're gonna rush through, and we're gonna try to kill them all, and just get a bunch of kills before we died. so, so it's all good. It's all good. And but like I said, we did all this because we were patient. This is over here taking my time. We're pretty much in the middle of the map right here. Not in the middle of the street, but we're kind of like in the middle of the map. We know where they're spawning at, and you know that also gives you an advantage. Not just being smart. So over here, we know that that they just sit back there. So we need to just flank them. That's what we need to do. Go ahead and flank them. We're not gonna go in the middle. That's pretty obvious. You don't want to be obvious when you do this. So we're gonna flank them. We're just gonna go this way. We're gonna surprise them, and we will surprise these guys. So it was pretty good. Like I said, we took our time, we planned our attack, and paid off. So that's basically the idea or the example of this video. So it's pretty fun. I like it. I love playing with strategy. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's I mean for me it's entertaining. It's it gives me something to do when I play the game, and it's good because you apply all these ideas in any game mode or any game. Call of Duty, Gears of War, Halo, and all this stuff works. It works not just because I sit down over here and tell you. It works. It works in my gameplays, and you can go ahead and look any of my videos, and I basically do the same thing. It just changes from time to time. So it's always fun. So I think strategy makes things more interesting. It gives you some sort of I don't want to say objective, but it gives you something to follow. So you basically have the whole idea, the whole strategy, in your head, and you just go on, chunks, depending on what's going on, and you destroy the enemy so easy. So that's why sometimes it seems so maybe effortless and easy, just the stuff that I do in gameplays. But it's because I like to build strategy, so I already know what to do, right? I already know what to do depending on situations, and even though every single one of my gameplays, I tend to work on that, because like I said, every game is different and every game has different situations, so you need to go ahead and tackle those situations with a different approach. So every game gives you or brings you a new challenge. So when you have it in your head like a bunch of challenges already and know what to do, and happen in the game, it's so easy to know what to do. It's easy just to do it, and it just comes so like easily natural. You don't think about it, you just know what to do in that situation. So and that's why I like playing with strategy, and I think it's pretty fun. So so that's the tip of the day, or tactics, or whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. It's just patience. It's just patience. It is so easy. People seem to not have it, or they don't have it. The patience to, or maybe they don't take the time. That's what it is. They don't take the time to figure out what's going on. They the one thing in their mind is, I have to go ahead and kill the enemy. Oh yeah, I mean, I agree, you have to go ahead and kill the enemy, but how are you gonna kill them if you don't know what they're doing, if you don't know where they are, if you don't know how they're playing, right? So you could be up against really good guys, you could be up against guys not so good, and you could be up against guys that are really not so great and really bad and really newbies. So every game will be different, whether you play against good guys, bad guys, or something in between. So you need to, in my opinion, have that patience to know what to do in any situation. Sometimes you're gonna have good teammates, sometimes you're gonna have bad teammates, and you see those in my gameplays when I show the scoreboard at the end. You see my squad mates going like 5, 13, 2, 10. Sometimes you have those guys on your squad, and you need to you need to get the kills. You need to help your team to win. So this is what's all about. It's about winning, and it's about winning in an easy way. Everything's easy. We don't need to cheat. We don't need to do anything weird. We just need to just know what to do. So I thought it was a pretty good game. I'm using the what is this? The A52, I believe, A52 CQB, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good gun. I haven't used in a while. Been kind of busy using the AK5C, but this gun is pretty good. Good damage, and I don't think it has good range. Couple situations where guys were like a medium range, and this gun felt like, I don't know, like garbage, but didn't have much range. I think I'll be here. I to kill this guy on the other side. It's not that far, and I don't think I got a hit marker. But I mean, overall, we had a nice gameplay, pretty good. You know, patience paid off, and we ended up, being uh, top on the leaderboard once again. And not because we did anything weird, not because we, used noob tubes or, just because we had some patience. We approached the game in a way that we were looking forward to, I guess, depending on what's going on. I mean, like I said, I already know what to do, so allow me to get all those skills in an easy way. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary. My name is Wild Child. Final score is 21-5. And as always, if you haven't, please check out my channel, my videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright?